Today we are going to start a new chapter. It's the second chapter of our book, so let's start it. Unit 2, Food and Farming. 2.1, The Story of a Red Little Hen. This story is about a red little hen who works at a farm. And today he will tell us all about harvesting, weeding, watering plants, and whatever we do at a farm. So let's begin the story. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who lived on a farm with a cow, goat, and a dog. She wanted to make some bread. Okay, so as I told you that the little red hen used to live on a farm with her other 3 fellows, and her fellows were a cow, a goat, and a dog. They all used to live on a farm together. Now, the red little hen wants to make some bread. Maybe because he's hungry. So she first sow the wheat seeds. Do you know what is sowing? Sowing means to put the seed in the soil. So she put the seed in the soil. When she was sowing the seed, she said, "Who will help me sow the seed?" When she asked for help, everyone responded with, "No, not I." "Not I," said the lazy cow. "Not I," said the grumpy goat. "Not I," said the selfish dog. "Oh, very well, I will do it myself." Then when no one agreed to help him, he said that "I will do it myself." All the other animals on the farm are whether lazy or grumpy or selfish. Only the hen is the only one who is not selfish, grumpy, and lazy. So he decided to do it by himself. Now, as I told you that the red little hen was hungry, so she decided to bake a bread. So for baking a bread, first you need to sow a seed so that the seed will grow into a plant. And after it grows into a plant, that you can cut the wheat and grind the wheat to make a flour. Then from the flour you can bake bread. So the red little hen first sowed the seed. Now he is weeding the plant. Now let me tell you what is weeding. Weeding means to take out the extra or valueless part of the plant. Now after weeding the plant, he cut the wheat. And then after cutting the wheat, he grind the flour into a milestone. After grinding the flour, he made the bread. When his bread is ready, he decided to eat it. But before eating it, he again asked, "Who will help me eat the bread?" And then everyone said, "I will." "I will," said the lazy cow. "I will," said the grumpy goat. "I will," said the selfish dog. "Oh no, you won't. I will eat it myself." As the red little hen baked the bread herself, so it is only her right to eat the bread, right? So she said, You guys won't eat the bread. Only I will eat the bread. And she did eat it by herself. 2.3 Modern Farming. Label the pictures. Now here we have given some pictures with the options. So you have to write the option below the picture and you have to tell what is happening in the picture. See the pictures carefully and read the hints or the words, then put the correct word below the picture. You have to be careful. First see what is happening in the picture, then write it in words. 2.4 Where food comes from. Now here we have some pictures, or as you guys can say, the before and afters of some things. For example, we have a picture of a wheat crop, and then we have a picture of roti in front of it. So this is to make you understand that the flour through which help us to make roti comes from crops, wheat crops. The first one is done for you. You have to do the other ones. 2.5 Food we get from plants. Now, do you know that there are food we get from plants? We get vegetables from plants. Do you know why farmer grows crops? Farmer grows and cuts crops so that we can eat the vegetables. Now, I am going to give you some examples of the vegetables. For example, beans, ladyfingers, brinjals. There are so many examples of vegetables we get from plants, and we get food from plants too. For example, apple, guava, grapes. These are all the things we get from the plants. Here we have an exercise on page 12. Write these foods in these columns. Add more. Here we have a table, and in this table we have 3 columns. The first one is of energy foods, the second one is of vegetables, and the third one is of fruits. So you just have to sort all of the things that is given on this page number 12. All the things are given in the form of the pictures. You just have to sort all the things and put them in this table. I have done the first one for you. Now you have to do the other ones, and plus you have to write some fruits and some vegetables and some energy sources by yourself. 2.6 Food we get from animals. Do you know that there are food which we get from animals? Do you know why farmers keep animals? Because we get things from animals. And do you know why fishermen catches fishes? Because we get food from fishes too. For example, we get meat or beef from cows or buffaloes, and we get mutton from sheep and goats. We get chicken from hen. We get milk from cows. We get egg from chicken. And we get fish meat from fish. So these are the few things we get from animals. Now there is an exercise given on page 13. Match, then write the sentences in your notebook. I'm going to read the sentences and then help you out and give you a hint so that you guys can match the sentences. We get beef from, we get mutton from, we get chicken from, we get milk from. Now on the other side we have only 3 sentences. The first one is hens, the second one is cows, goats and buffaloes, and the third one is sheep and goats. Now you have to match the first column with the second column and tell which things we get from which animal, or what is the source of that thing. For example, we get beef from cows and buffaloes. As we all know that we get milk from cows. So you just have to match it.